Okay guys, so this is just welcome back to the channel. We just recently got a Honda Pioneer Trail Edition 1000, and I guess I was just gonna show you guys what we did to it and what we think of it, and like kind of a review on it. So we got it like stock, I guess, like how they always come, and we put on sealed doors. So these doors are really nice. They seal really well around the roll bar. I know these roll bars are round instead of square, so we were thinking it might be harder for it to seal, but the weather stripping on here works really good. And then they have a crank window, and it's just like in a Ford truck. It's level with the curve in the window, and nice and easy to use. It just has a black handle here, and then this is how you get out of there. Little pouch right here, and then we got a windshield kit. This is a glass windshield, and we got a windshield wiper kit installed with windshield washer fluid, and we got a light bar. Here. This is the stock bumper, and it also came with a winch because it's the Trail Edition. This is kind of the hood, you could say. So there's a lot going on underneath here, a lot more than there was before any of the other stuff was added. So this is the other door, obviously, same way. Crank handle, has one pouch there. We also got a roof on it. This is a plastic poly roof, and in the back here, everything's stock. We took the netting off of here because it was kind of annoying. When this lifts up, it kind of gets in the way, and so we took it off. The bed's the same length as stock, and coming around inside the cab again. So in here, these are all your switches. So on the stock Honda, these letters are black, and so at nighttime they're really hard to see, so I just like colored them in with a white marker, and they look a lot easier to read and brighter. So there's everything here is a stock switches. So you have your two lights. So this light is kind of like facing down, and then this light is more like straight across. So like that, you could say that's like your high beams kind of, and your low beams. And then this is how you select your sport. And this is the automatic transmission and manual transmission. I can try a little bit of that. And then this is uphill assist on here. Down here is the winch. This is there's a cabin light. So there's a little guy down there. I can turn the key on, and you can see so that's the cabin light. But another thing we want to do is put a light up there on the roll bar that ties with this switch, so then you have light in the dark, so you can see all this too. The windshield wipers, that's obvious, and then the bar, that's the light bar switch. So that isn't, or that isn't here, just nothing tied to it, but we have some tied to it. And this is, we also got a heater kit as well. So this is obviously, you got 1, 2, 3 for fan speed. You have floor. You have windshield, and you have like face and windshield, and then your temperature, obviously. And so like this is where it comes out. This is the windshield. There's 2 vents here. There's a vent down here and a vent right here, and then I believe there's also, yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Here, 1 second. Underneath here, like kind of right in the middle of the screen, There's two vents that look similar to what the windshield ones do, and those are like your floor ones. And the heater works really good. It's not sealed in here because this back part's open. We haven't quite figured out what we want to do here because these seats in the back here, they also flip up. So if you have someone back there and you have like a solid like plastic piece here, you can't really talk to them. So we're not exactly sure what we want to do there. But there's good storage in here. This is a nice deep cubby. You have big cup holders on either side. Another cubby here. You have netting basket underneath here. And then under this seat, you just pull up on either side. So then you pull up on either side, and you have like a little bit of storage here. I don't really know like what you'd store here. Maybe some pens. I'm not really sure. And then yeah, and then in here, this is the washer fluid. So in the stock there was a tub right here, and so this tub had to go because of the washer fluid. So then this made this bigger, so we were able to put the netting in here. We have straps, and we put the manual in here in a bag just to kind of keep everything somewhat sealed if it gets wet. And then this is kind of tricky to put down. There, Weston got his side, so I got my side, and then that's it. Got seat belts, just a normal car seat belt. We got seat belt for the middle and for the passenger. And then we'll explain the other seating as well. So you can open these doors right here. There's a handle right here. You just pop that open. These doors open nice and big. Like they don't just stop right here. They open all the way. And then you have access to your bed right here, so both ways. And you can also lift this up too. It's a little heavy. And then that locks in place here, and then you just have a little strap down here. You let go, and then boom. These people also have a seat belt and fairly good leg room. Like if you want a seat, you got one. It's a lot better than just riding in a solid box. And then when you're done, you just put it back up, hook it over here, each side, and then there's a little hole right here, and you just pop that and then push this forward, and it has soft close. Pop that, push that forward, and it'll just close softly, so no banging and wrecking something. You just kind of just finish it off, and these close, and then now you're back to your regular box. These are pretty cool here. So obviously you just pull them like that, and it comes off, and it closes at a little bit of an incline. I don't think that's a problem. It's just how it is. And then you close it. But these are really nice because they're spring loaded. So all you have to do is forward and up, and it works nice and smooth. Yeah, it's got a 2-inch hitch receiver. I know some of the quads that usually doesn't come on it, which is kind of weird, I think. So it's nice this has it. And then yeah, I guess that was it of the machine, I'd say. So we can get in here and start it up. So you just turn the key. It's fuel injected, so I don't know if you heard that pump or not, but you have to let the pump prime. And then there's some lights here, just like low oil pressure. This is the power steering, but like it's colder, so that's normal. And then turn it on, and so it turns on, and Wesley wants to do a sound check. A little bit of snow, so you just flick the windshield wipers and they'll turn on. The windshield got a little frozen. But turn the heater on and just go full blast there. It's on the windshield and floor, and the heater's all the way up. And I can feel the air coming out of here. right here it gives me the AT for the automatic transmission. If I select here, then it goes to manual transmission, and then I have to go back to automatic. So, and then I can hit the sport button, and then it goes to automatic sport. So you can only do that in sport mode. You can only turn on sport mode when you're in automatic. So you can't do it in manual. And then you have your fuel gauge here. This tells you your 204 wheel, your speedometer, and your RPMs, what gear you're in. I'm in your high. This is your time. And then over here is it gives kilometers to go for fuel. So this is how many kilometers it has till empty. And there's the hours, total kilometers, different trips. This is the temperature. This is the hours, the volts, and back to how many kilometers you have left. Hopefully you saw them. I think there was a glare. And then obviously these are the paddle shifters. You also have adjustment too, for your steering wheel to go up and down. And I forgot this button, we also got a horn installed. So you can get people out of the way. So now we're gonna drive it. So I'm gonna do all this in two-wheel drive just to show how tough it is, how sharp the turn. See, I went up that hill and we got like a decent amount of snow, probably like about this much, and I don't know, maybe like somewhere around there, and it is really just goes through snow like crazy. We were very surprised. We've never had something on tires. So you guys did that in two-wheel drive. Like I don't think many other machines would be able to do that in two-wheel drive, and I wasn't going very fast, and this thing turns super sharp too. It has a really short wheelbase, which helps it turn very sharp, which is nice if you're having to chase cows too. A short wheelbase is a very nice thing to have. So I can put it in four-wheel drive now. Simple as that. Lock it in, and it goes into four-wheel drive. And then we haven't been able to get this thing stuck at all. I think if you got it stuck, you're in some pretty serious trouble, because it really goes through stuff. The transmission on here, there's no belts. It's just like a car. It has like a gear transmission. I forget what it's called. So when you're towing stuff, you can tow a lot with this, and you won't burn any belts up. And like that's why it might be a little louder and kind of more like clunky, I guess, sounding. But it won't ever really break down at all. But yeah, that's pretty much it of this, I think.